to the SorareAndrews show, where we talk fantasy football, but you never know. We'll start with the game, but we'll soon go astray on topic discussions, fast replay. We'll analyze the teams, the formation and goals, but in no time we'll digress into on the roll, talking about our favorite foods and the shows we've seen. Our opinions aloud and our voices are me. It's the SorareAndrews show. Anything goes, from fantasy football to rock and roll. We may start with the pitch, but it's just a small part. We'll venture off topic, let the conversation spark. It's the SorareAndrews show.
Hello and welcome into the SorareAndrews show. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare, joined as always by Andy Black. Black on Sorare to talk about Moneyballing MLS. Andy, I finally succumbed to the FOMO.
I bet you did. You weak-minded fool.
I did a whole show yesterday that I was going to buy in. I was going to FOMO, and I was like, you know what? I see these MLS prices. I'm not paying those. I'm going to go play Argentina. And then by the end of that, I was like, I'm not even going to do that. And here I am going completely back, swimming in in-season MLS cards right now.
You do you, I guess, Laird.
I'll get into why.
There's no good why, but
there is a good why.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there is a good why. There might be multiple whys. How about that? That? Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Alex, Nicola, and Suro Burrow on the podium. Congratulations to you three. Hallingham, Bob Franklin, Ryan Dino. Andy, I like this question. On the Moneyball theme, which Major League Baseball team is your Sorare gallery most similar to?
What a weird question.
That's why I gave it to you.
Definitely not the Dodgers.
No. You can throw the Dodgers and Yankees right out.
Yeah. You know what? I'll go with the Cardinals. Just because my hometown team. Not a lot of ambition. A couple of good players, not a lot of ambition.
Yeah, I don't even know how to answer the question. Whoever is a middle of the pack random team that doesn't spend much but has more than
you're like the Mets.
Not anymore. The Mets have all the money in the world now.
They have all the money in the world, but it's like they wasted on dumb things like new season MLS cards.
Ouch. Shots fired at Juan Soto too. Anyway, Shrew 1886, what's up? Easton Sorare. That reminds me of like an Easton bat, like baseball bat. Anyway, Sporting Classics. Alexander Kayov is how I would say that. What's up? Dobbsy, Scosmo, Carey, Graham. Look at this. Mike Baston, can you moneyball it without money? Hashtag Laird lacks discipline. It's not discipline. Come on.
I think you can moneyball without money. It's called trades.
Ooh. I mean, you need money at some point, right? I don't know. Tomachez, what's up? Oh, Scosmo said, I'm currently designing a pub golf scorecard. Any suggestions to add in? Throw them at me.
What the hell is that? What the hell is that?
Pub golf scorecard. Anyway. Abracadabra said, which one of you is Brad Pitt? I actually never saw that movie. I read the book.
I think I look a little more like Brad Pitt.
That's fair. I'll let you have it. I'll take, what's his name?
What is his name?
Jonah.
Yeah, Jonah Hill.
Hill. There we go.
I think I'm a little more Jonah Hill-esque. Well, I don't have the curly hair, so
same.
Yeah.
Anyway, Andy, the topic today, which you came up with, was Moneyballing MLS, and you want to tell everyone what we were going to say of like, can you Moneyball MLS? That was the question. Can you Moneyball MLS, Andy Black?
Yep, you can't do it. Sell up if you have MLS Classics. Good time to sell them. There's no moneyballing here. And end the show.
I'm going to disagree. because I think I'm trying.
Wait.
I'm trying.
Which is funny because I'm the one that came up with the idea for the show. I'm like, hey, it might be possible. And then I started looking at Sawyer data. I was like, no, it's not.
It's not. So I've convinced myself it is more possible at limited than it is at rare.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And so because of that, I have bought some limited cards. I don't know what I'm doing. And I feel that I'm trying to buy cards that I think, like, I am not looking beyond this weekend. The only reason why I looked slightly beyond this weekend is because I was talking to Keith about Orlando City, because I bought an Edward Atuesta because the magical words, he could take some sets. And he was like, no, they have a pretty good like couple games. And I was like, oh, that's good enough for me. I just need it for this weekend. And there are like numerous cards that I saw that I was like, oh, that's a good card. And like just looked at this weekend. I was like, if I don't need it for this weekend, it seems crazy to like just buy it now.
Yeah. When I messaged you yesterday or the day before, I think my comment was maybe you could Moneyball week 1 with just good pick scores.
Right.
Cheap lineup, good pick scores. Moneyball week 1 just to get one team that's not in Division 3.
Correct.
And then you can still hold on to those cards and use them in matchups in your lower teams is if the plan is to buy better players that are actually good.
I have bought some good players.
I looked. You bought Miguel Almiron, Atuesta. That's about it.
That's about it. So
Arango is good.
So yeah, I've bought enough cards that I now can field 2 in-season limited lineups. And I did that because I'm using 2 MLS GOATs as classic cards, Lionel Messi and Brad Guzan. Brad Guzan is actually a rare card that classic rare that I'm playing down in-season limited. And the reason I'm doing this, Andy, is because I can only field 2 classic MLS rare lineups. I don't have enough MLS. I have 3 goalies, but I can only do 2 lineups. And I was like, oh, I'll just play Brad down. And
that's a big brain move right there.
I mean, a big bald brain move.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I was looking. So I had this idea this morning of like, I was looking at some of the prices and I noticed that they were down from yesterday, like considerably down, which shocked me. And that was like, maybe I'll do it. And goalie prices are still kind of dumb. But I was saying to Keith and Harry and Deke, all of them basically, that the gap between the top goalie price and the bottom seems way too big to me, given that we know that MLS is just carnage for goalkeepers.
What is it? Is it like Kalina and like Montreal's goalkeeper or something?
It's basically Kalina and Sean Johnson.
Okay, yeah.
And and again, like I'm only doing this on limited, and the way that I was kind of comparing them, which maybe is not totally fair, but I did it anyway, was looking at the instant buys. And there are tons of auctions today. Like they had slowed them down for a little bit, but it seems like they're back up. But like right now, oh my God. So Kalina is now not the top most expensive goalie. It is Stefan Fry, who was 2, and Oscar Ustari, the Miami guy.
Wait, is Drake Callender not playing or something?
So Callender, there's some weird stuff going on with Callender that they said he was not fit, but there's like video of him like in full training. And so I don't know what the deal is, but like, so I don't know.
Wait,
but like,
so this hold on. This guy on a team, He's 38. He's not 100% the starter, and it's a team that can't defend at all.
Are you talking about
Get it?
Usari?
They kept a clean sheet against Kansas City.
Yep. And Stephen Fry did not get a clean sheet yesterday.
So Oscar Ustari is the second or third highest goalkeeper.
He's tied for first. He is the
Tied
most
for first
with Fry, at least from the instant buy perspective. Now, obviously,
if you're recruiting, Laird, if you're recruiting,
of course. So if I were to recruit one of these guys, I would be paying more for Ustari than everyone else except Stephen Fry. My favorite part of this list here of the top 5, which is Fry, Ustari, Kalina, Celentano, and Hugo Lloris, is that 3 of them are 38 years old. That's all. But anyway, so Fry and Ustari are just under $120. And then I don't even want to say calendar, but Sean Johnson's here at just under $40. Pantemis and Crepeau are both, like, you can get both of them for $60.
Yeah.
And not that these guys
but you don't know
good.
Who's starting this weekend, right?
Right. Yeah. Who knows? But the way I was kind of looking at it is, would I rather multiple of these guys in this range, Tarbell? Well, I don't even want Tarbell, but like Stefan and Daniel for the price of Gaieze or Schulte, like, and so I bought a Daniel, and that just started the whole thing. Tecker said, "Is the order the same in rare?" That's a good point. Let's check. No. Kalina, Celentano are tops. Fry, Lloris, Gaieze. Where's Ustari? Oh, here he is.
It's interesting because it is pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's not completely different, but similar.
Similar, yeah. And so, yeah, I bought these cards here. I bought Daniel, Arango, and Espinoza because they're home against RSL, who played last night. Actually, the absurdity of how I got here is that I sent a message to a few people about how I thought Diogo Gonçalves from RSL looked cheap. And he took all corners last night. And Harry was like, well, it's because Luna's out. But like when Luna comes back, Gonçalves will be fine. And I was like, yeah, but if he's not back this weekend, like Gonçalves should have all sets. And like, yeah. And they were like, yeah, he's like, I get it. And instead of like going in on RSL, I bought Daniel, who was hosting RSL, and then built an earthquake stack with Espinoza and Arango. And I bought Lima because I just didn't want to pay for whatever his name is, Rodriguez or whatever. And I'd like to not.
Is it like $4 for Rodriguez?
He's like $20.
Okay.
I spent so far of these 8 cards, I've spent what, $188. Alan said, I don't think Luna's locked on sets went back either. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah. And then I bought Danny Pereira because Austin have a good matchup and a bunch of guys are out. And I bought Atuesta because I was like, oh yeah, he might be on sets. And then I was looking at Ojeda, who Techers I saw bought in rare and is trying to get me to buy. And I might have actually, I got to check on that auction. I might have I may be trying to buy one during the stream. And then Almiron just kind of looked cheap. And so I bought him too. And then I bought Derek Williams, to pair with Guzan.
Yeah.
And
now you have 3 Division 3 limited teams.
We're all this is just for the first week. How dare you? How dare you?
I love also just looking at the percentage to start. You don't have guys that are all locked in 100%. What's going on there?
I mean, I think we all know that whoever's submitting these is just a little wacky.
Okay.
So I actually think Gonçalves is a good buy. I was going to buy another one. The other guy I was going to buy was Federico Bernardeschi because he seems cheap. But I was like, I don't want him this weekend. And so it's like, if I don't need them this weekend, I don't see the benefit in.
Then you should wait
now.
Right. Then you should wait.
Yeah. Like I was going to go with like Gonçalves. What was the list I had? Gonçalves, Bernardeschi. It was someone else. It was like $38 for all of these cards. And then I was like, oh, I'll play them with Messi. And I'm like, what am I doing? I can't do this. But next week I might do it. I don't know.
You know why you shouldn't buy MLS cards right now? Because anti-stacks is open. I'm serious.
So the irony of that is that I had this Guzan card in an anti-stacks lineup and took him out so that I could play him here.
Yeah. It's just one extra week of like Sorare. Like, honestly, they should not have anti-stacks open because it gives me an extra week and it gives other people an extra week to not do anything.
What do you mean?
Like all my classics that I would like to play in like my Messies that I would like to play in an in-season lineup, I can just wait. Just captain his ass in anti-stacks.
What about MLS Classic?
Who cares?
Because you're going to be because you'll be in Division 3 next week of Classic.
It's Classic. Nobody cares about Classic.
I know. I feel the same way.
I will have to, I guess, look at
Classic as just throwaways.
I will have to look at Messi's L15 because I think that the anti-stacks is capped.
It is cap 270.
Cap 270. Yeah, that'll be a pain in the ass. So maybe I will play Classic. Classic's back, baby.
Always love Classics. My top priority.
Oh yeah, huge Classic guy.
Big Classic guy. Yeah, I feel like we've been saying for a long time that you need to have all the smashers in MLS, and I'm just not sure it's the case anymore. And I say that because I'm just buying the other guys.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's still the case.
Well, that's just like
I think you're coping is what you're doing right now.
I will say I almost bought a Carlos Heel. Like the price looked like reasonable to me. And I was like, I'm literally streaming with Andy today. If there was ever a time I should buy Carlos Heel, it's now. But I didn't.
I would say looking at the cards that you bought, you should buy Carlos.
Wow.
He'll make those teams better.
But this weekend, he is, I don't know, away. I don't even remember who he's playing.
Is it away to Atlanta or something?
I think it's Nashville. Is that
yeah,
possible?
Maybe that's right.
So
Nashville stacks?
I thought about that, but I don't want to do that. Sorry, I'm here trying to see if I want to buy another card.
Ooh, Tuckers is saying most of Nashville's team is injured.
Yes. They're also just not that good. I think that's the problem. Hold on, sorry. I'm just putting a bid here. We might be getting better.
Who you bidding on over there?
Don't you worry about that.
I'll find out here soon, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess Hanny's questionable.
Did he ever get a forward card?
No. He doesn't. Yeah. I think he's more likely to get a defender card at this point.
Well, somebody said Mason Toy got a defender card.
He did. I feel like he had them already.
No.
No?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. He's only ever played like striker, I think.
For some reason I thought he did, but I guess not.
The only guy that I can think of in MLS like that was who's the Kubo with Cincy.
With Cincinnati,
he had cards of like every position, I feel like.
Yep. All right, Andy, we just added another card.
Did you recruit this one?
Nope, I bid on it and I won the auction for Marco Pasalic to increase my Orlando City. Let's see. Do I play him instead of Atuesta? Instead of Danny Pereira? Or is this actually, do I play him instead of Danny Pereira, and I let Danny Pereira start a third team that I'll have to YOLO into.
Yes. I like this question from Ryan. Who's the best mid in MLS this year?
What's funny is that he gave examples and didn't include the most expensive one. Do you know who
It's Evander, right?
Evander, yeah.
Yeah.
Ever since I sold that super rare, Evander has just become like the greatest player on the planet.
Yeah, and then he subs in last night and just lights the world on fire. I didn't see him play at all, but I assume he was outstanding.
Yeah, I I joked that they played like an elementary school in Honduras, and
Yeah.
I'm still not sure that joke is inaccurate, but yeah. So Ryan suggested Gil, Miranchuk, Hartle, Gald. It's definitely never Hanny Mukhtar. Like never, ever, ever.
Yeah. I think he's a good player, and he's still a good card to have because you can probably get some consistency out of him getting decisives, but you're just not going to get those peak scores.
Agreed. Yep. Everybody's telling me to buy Ojeda. I mean, I should. The problem is I actually already have three forwards.
Hey, he's moneyballing here. He's
No, it's
not
good.
looking. He's not looking to spend money.
I don't think Ojeda. How much is Ojeda now? Limiteds went like I would literally bid on one the other. Yeah, $42. Instant buy right now is probably $700. No, $50. Yeah, I don't need it. So like that's the thing. Like that's a good card to have, but I don't need it this weekend because I have Almiron, Messi, and Arango.
Yeah.
Unless I build a third lineup. Yeah, no, everybody's like trying to convince me that he's good. Like I get it. I know. Anyway, now we got to add this to my. Oh, I actually sent you that. Let's open a box live on stream here.
Oh, okay.
Do we think this is a Messi?
One essence.
One?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a Messi. Come on. Oh, three essence. So my problem with essence right now. Oh, 99.
Oh, what an unfortunate number.
But also, well, I'll show you the unfortunate number.
You got to buy one more card. You got to buy
42% a contender.
Yeah, you got to buy one more card so you can open that.
I don't know if I want to open a tier 3 contender card.
Yeah, you do. I mean, what else are you going to do? Open a tier 2 contender card?
That's a good point.
Wait another 6 months and open a tier 2 one? Come on, buy one more card for us.
All right,
we all want to see it. We need the streamer luck today. I
also hate that $2 is the cheapest limited card that they have now.
Ryan thinks that you're going to have a Guzan in a box.
I would take it. Who do I even want?
Well, Tecker said maybe Evander.
No, I'm not buying Evander.
How about for me? Let's pick up a St. Louis player.
But I'm kind of a collection guy.
Okay.
And now that I'm building some collections.
Hey, did you ever get the Evander Midgetling card?
No.
I'm going to throw my hat. This is upsetting.
I don't know why.
He would immediately be 5%, right?
Oh, yeah. To be honest, they actually just don't trade that much. Like not that many people sell them.
I'm kind of a collector guy, but I'm not getting that card.
Yeah, like they're not even any available. By the limited. But like, yeah, this is all of them. 27.
You gotta find a way.
Erwan has one. Maybe he'll sell his. I don't want to spend $150 on a classic MLS card when I barely even play it.
But I want you to.
No, I understand that part, but I don't want to. The Pedro Gallese auction's about to end. That's my notification.
Brun said that the 4 season for Super Rare begins this weekend.
Oh,
Kind
yeah.
of forgot about that.
Mike said this is 100% going the same way as Challenger. Sad story coming soon on LTO.
You'll see. You'll see, Mike.
When I'm laughing from Division 1, thanks to Brad Guzan's bald head.
I would like to see him make a save off that dome.
Just right off of it, just like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is it considered a save if you like? Is it not like a clearance off the line? Like if he heads it out?
Oh, it's still a save, I think.
Is it? Okay. I never understood how like goalies got clearances off the line, but
I didn't know that they did.
oh yeah.
I assume it would be like a errant back pass, and they've got to slide and kick it off the line.
Will said, I just had my account put on probation because over the last few years, I've given my brother Sorare cards for presents. Support said trades are forbidden.
I got put on probation for buying a friend's card, or I think I bought 3 cards from him.
Well, everybody knows that you can't do 3 cards.
Yeah. I would just say it's not a big deal. They put you on probation for like 2 weeks, and it doesn't mean anything, so don't worry about it.
Oh, it's actually like nothing?
Yeah, just like literally they put a banner on your account that's like, hey, you're on probation. You're on the naughty list. Don't do it again. So
that's fun.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about it.
Andy,
I would just say when it's his birthday again, send him another card and get put on probation again.
Andy, how much do you think a Joseph Martinez limited card goes for these days?
Oh, well, seeing as he scored like 8 goals in his last like 3 games last year, are you saying in season?
Yeah, there's an auction that's ending in 30 seconds.
I'll bet it's like $70 or something.
Okay, see, so if I told you it was only 31, it was 28 before I clicked over. Like, do you think prices have come down enough that now you want to get in?
Get me that Joseph Martinez, I guess.
Part of my San Jose collection. I think I need it.
You should buy that card right now.
I'm not I'm not buying that card.
Dude, SB's going to be lumping balls into the box, and he's going to be knocking them in.
I can get this Efrain Morales. I don't even know who that is. It's part of my Atlanta collection.
There's 8 bids on it. Oh, is he maybe playing over like since Brooks is out? I don't know.
Hernandez playing there.
Okay.
Who was described to me as the worst player somebody's ever seen. Georgie?
Ooh, I love some Georgie. My favorite Mihalovic.
Who are these guys? Oh, Danny Pereira. I just bought one. Oh, look at this, Andy. Hold on. 878? Is that what that says?
875.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. 875. What did I pay for mine? 678.
So prices are going back up.
Here we go. I am so good.
Based on that one example, prices are up.
So good at this game. So I will. So there's Evander 210.
Man, for a limited card. Dude, the prices kind of reminded me of when limited cards first launched and nobody knew what to pay for things.
Yeah.
Like I just remember there was like Benzema was hot at the time and his cards were so expensive. But like just looking at some of the elite guys and what they're going for is wild to me. Like, what's a Messi limited right now?
Last sale, I think it was like 250, somewhere around there. Come on. 237, which looks like one of the cheaper ones.
Is that a dip?
That's what I'm saying. We're in a bit of a dip. Although from here, we're not dipping.
Yeah.
Very tough for the market economists here.
That $500. Was that the one of, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah.
Techers, it's good to see you back. I haven't seen you or heard from you in a long time.
Ooh, take a look at the gill dip.
Ooh.
Ooh. $4.99 to $4.22 for the rare. Limit. Oh,
look at that.
What is happening? A Carlos.
He's going exactly in the trend line all the way to 0.
Oh, I love this. Ryan. Take a look at the gill dip. As we see, it was Ryan who told us about it and bought the last one.
Well done.
GG's Ryan Wilkinson.
That seems like a great freaking deal. $65 compared to what was Evander?
I was going to bid on this one from that Squizzy one and didn't even realize there was Evander's like
3x or 4x.
200 for Evander. I think somebody was like, would you rather Hartle and Gill or Evander? And it's like, how is this even a question?
Yeah. Maybe the problem is you haven't had Sean on the show to get out here and pump his bags.
Could be. Oh my word. That one snuck through. $80 down from 99. Basil.
What will these be going for next week when there's no I don't get a free essence with the card?
What about it?
What will these cards be going for next week when I don't get a free essence with them?
Oh. I don't know. I like how you said a free essence. Like
yeah. You get a free essence.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Why this? I think there's just a general dip in places. How do I see like more cards on the page? Do I just have to reduce my zoom here? Andy, you want to bid on this Danny Prayer? Get the floor up for me, the value up?
No. Nope.
No? Just checking.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Okay.
You should buy that Claudio Bravo though.
I don't have a Timbers collection.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the next? It's this one. Jamar Ricketts for $1. You know anything about this guy?
Mm-hmm. Great player. Elite talent.
Elite talent.
Bright future. 23 years old. Are you gonna bid?
I'm gonna bid when it gets close to a minute and be that
Gotcha.
guy. I did that to Neil. I forget what his last name is today. He contacted me on Twitter and said he wasn't appreciative of me doing that. Isn't Jamar Ricketts cousins with Fred Emmings?
Poor Fred. Was never appreciated.
Not yet.
I don't think he's on any roster. Not even like a USL team right now.
Wow, really?
Yeah, maybe he's moving on with his life. He could be a good hockey goalie. Maybe the Blues should sign him.
Come on. Sorry, I had to put my number in. There we go. All right. Let's see if Jamar Ricketts can join Lardino FC. Wonder what that does to my collection. Maybe gets us to 3%. Let's see. Not even close to 3%.
How many cards? You only have 4 cards and you're at 2.5%?
2%, but yes, halfway to 3.
Right.
Yes. You gotta get auctions or instant buy.
Seems a little too easy to get to 3%.
Well, I'm only at 2%. It's not that easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and I guess only halfway there.
All right, come on, Jamar. And then we'll craft a tier 3. What do you think the odds are? Not the odds that it's a contender card, because it's 100% a contender card. What are the odds that the player I get as a tier 3 has never played a game on Sorare?
Well, I think it's probably like 50-50. I've seen way too many of them where it's just like, hey, look at my tier 3 craft. This guy has never accomplished anything in his life. Like Fred Emmings, you could win Fred Emmings right now.
It's a good point. For the let's say that I pull a Messi here. Do I still have to go out and then buy another card to get to the 100 essence?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And we'll be so excited that you won Messi. So, well, not just craft Messi. That's how the pros do it.
That's how it. Okay. So, from what I understand, the optimal play here is to craft a good card.
Yes.
Okay.
Question: If you craft David Ochoa right now, would you be upset?
No.
So that's the bar. The bar is David Ochoa.
Okay. LAFC, that's where he is?
Yeah. Making a comeback. Career is coming back.
Tecker said I'm going to win an Argentina card, which I'll then... see, it's funny that I would sell to buy MLS. I was going to say I'll get an Argentina card, which I will then FOMO into, or YOLO, whatever it is, into the Argentina card for the special this weekend. Thomas said my money is on an Asia card.
Can you show the percentages one more time?
Yes. Mike said you can only win cards of similar value. So if Messi is ever the same price as Jamar Ricketts, it's over. I believe you're most likely to. I don't think it's guaranteed. So we've got a 42% chance of contender, 29% MLS, 22% challenger, and 7% neutral.
The MLS percentage is pretty decent.
It's not nothing.
Yeah.
For the number of times that I have gotten 2 level ups at a 20% odds, I feel pretty good about a 29% MLS card. And then it's 0.5% star for a Messi.
What does neutral even mean?
It's like Switzerland. They're just neutral.
No, that did not answer my question. Do they just not calculate that into the equation or what?
What's funny is I thought...
is it just something that nobody knows?
I think it's just all-star.
Yeah, so it can be any, it could be anyone.
Yeah, it could be Yamal, who I don't, because I don't have any champ contender. It could champ essence. Yeah. Pickleball says it's going to be Park Jin Hyop, and Mike said Goose Till.
Yeah, I could see Goose Till popping out.
Wait a minute here. Oh, that's right. Sorry. You're right. This was for the tier 5 craft. We're at tier 3. 4% at a star. I can't get a tier 5 here. Thank you, guys. I forgot about that. Krupti said neutral adds to the essence you have. If you have 1% champ and 99% neutral, you have 100% champ. So it's really like an extra 2 2/3 to the others.
You just don't count it.
Yeah.
That's how math works, right?
Hmm.
That's how math works. It's not
That's
how
how math
maths work.
That's it.
No.
This seems like a lot of maths. All right, let's craft.
We're pumping.
Let's pump. Ooh, I thought for a second it wasn't going to actually take my essence. Let's see here.
Oh, there you go. Argentina. Messi.
Armani?
Walter. Walter. Nice. That's very nice.
That's not bad.
Well done.
That's
Now
not
you can
bad at
sell
all.
that and buy more MLS cards.
I was going to say, who wants to buy this card? How much is this worth? $17.
It's funny because like I expected more based on MLS prices. It's like, oh, starting goalkeeper on a good team.
On a good team.
Yeah. With like, a quarter of the season left. And then you look at the MLS cards and you're like, yeah, that won't even buy an MLS goalkeeper.
No, not even close.
It's like, make it make sense. That does not make sense.
Yeah, that's a pretty good hit, though. Does anybody?
It could have been a card worth 0.
Like easily could have. Yeah. Look at all these recent trades here. People are dying for this card. What's an appropriate price to just get rid of this card? $15?
Yep. $15 listed. Somebody will scoop it right up.
Yeah. If anybody in the chat wants to buy this for $15, I'll accept it immediately. That's a Samuel Surridge right there.
Hey, we were talking about Nashville earlier, so get those Nashville stacks together. Everybody is looking right now at cards you can buy for $15 in the MLS.
Yeah. I hate that you have to this market fee. I want my money.
Oh, I don't even look at the market fee. What are you doing? Now it's not going to be like floor price.
It's $2 under the floor price for in-season cards, Andy.
Okay. That's fair.
And wait for all the offers I get for $15. That's a Mason toy and a quarter of a meal. Is Azuni really $15? I mean, I know he's hurt this weekend. Or he's just not back yet, or something like that. He's not really 15, is he? By now, 18. Wow. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Do you instant buy much?
I did
recruit.
Sorry. Yeah.
How often do you recruit?
So speaking of recruiting, actually, before we get into that, have you ever noticed that if you hit the market tab, it brings you right to instant buy?
Yeah.
Not auctions?
Yep.
I think it's genius and it drives me nuts. Does that make Zuni a Moneyball signing? It's a good question. Or I could just buy Marcus Acuna and dive into Argentina right now. Is $40 for Suarez good? Anyway, so the almost all of my limited in-season challenger collections were instant buys. But
limited,
right now I'm doing it.
Wait, limited challenger?
Yeah.
I
bought Gent and Gank. Like I did all of those instant buys almost.
Okay, gotcha.
And also with market credits. I've also done all of this with no market credits. I feel like I'm just like playing the game naked with no market credits. But
you're doing it wrong, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, funny. Halligan said it says buy now for me.
I still have some market credits I gotta burn. Whatever 0.018 ETH is.
I have no idea what that is.
That's like half of a limited goalkeeper.
A limited challenger goalkeeper, or
yeah, good point. I still have all these baseball market credits.
I still have 17 baseball boxes to open.
Are you doing the thing?
I did the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got 14 days before I have to open another baseball box.
Oh, because of the credit. I'm like, my credits were gone. So I'm like, I have no credits and.
I might not even play baseball in season. I don't know.
Wow.
Are
I had no
you
intention.
planning on?
No.
No?
We'll see how many market credits I get.
I mean, I guess it kind of comes down to like the prizes. If the prizes are as good this year as they were last year, like I regret not going harder into baseball's in-season game because the prizes were quite good.
Are you taking that from Sam or from other people? I ask that because Sam played super rare and it seemed like super rare was worth it, but I don't know if like
I'm taking that just from myself, like looking at the prize pools. Like I did pretty good with an awful in-season team.
mm-hmm.
I had Cardinals limited and rare stacks, and I don't want to say like I won my money back. I don't think I probably did, but I think I would spend a little bit more next year going in.
Yeah, that's fair.
I also had two really bad injuries: Mookie Betts and Ronald Acuna.
Same with my
Yeah.
classic cards, but same.
Yeah. Well, I mean, those were like the classic cards that I ran in my in-season lineups, and then couldn't.
Yeah. Is your expectation that you will not be able to do that this year?
Well, if I
energy.
if I get a little bit of energy, maybe.
Right, energy.
Do you think the energy is naturally coming to soccer?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
It just seems like too big of a thing to not do it. How about Messi going from $1,000 to $700? What's that?
Said they would never half-ass something. You know, like put it in one sport and not the other.
Why do you think
Trey
Messi
said-
rare dropped so much, but the limiteds aren't?
Trey said, please tell us it won't. We don't want the energy. We reject this negative energy. My counterpoint to that, Trey, would you rather have no energy and all 5 cards have to be in season?
7.
Well, I'm talking for soccer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like we don't want it in soccer. Well, the alternative is all 5 cards they're going to make, the assumption is at some point they're going to make it to where all of them have to be in season. At least if you have energy, you can still play your classic cards.
Yeah. Andy, nobody's bought my card yet.
Give it time.
Look, the in season is sticking out with all of these classic losers.
You're just trying to get somebody on stream to buy it.
Of course.
I don't respect that at all.
Surface said limited Messi dropping less because way more people playing in limited in comparison to supply. Well, like obviously, but like there are plenty of people playing rare, and like that's a significant drop. Like, but
yeah, that is weird. Are the blue dots the classics?
Yeah, all these are classics. Yeah. Oh, Nanzo sold one.
I don't think I'll ever sell my Messies.
I'm guessing he had a multiple. Part of the reason I bought these cards, these new limited ones, is because I have a limited Messi, and like the only other card I had was Rusnak. So I was like, if I want to use this card at all, I need to buy cards to play with it. And I refuse to buy classic cards. How many rare MLS lineups have been submitted? Good question. We've got, 20-ish hours left, right, before the deadline.
I think you need to discover more competitions, Laird.
My bad. All right, we've got 509 in rare, 2,800 in limited for the in-season one, and 10,000 in the classic limited, and 2,260 in rare.
Those are big numbers.
10.
Oh, wow. Indy Vasilev to Philly. Huh. I wonder what the return on that was. Kyle Wagner to St. Louis. Oh.
Yeah. Tecker said Zach Steffen popped. Zachary, excuse me. It did, and then it didn't.
Yeah.
403. 220.
He's actually on my watch list.
Ooh.
Of goalkeepers I want to buy. And I like my logic, but I don't think my logic actually pans out. Because I looked at this last season. So they play at altitude, right? A lot of teams rotate when they go to play Colorado. So in theory, they're playing against worse teams. So like his home splits, that was my theory, his home splits should be really good. They weren't.
So at home for Colorado, he averages 43.1, which is absolutely atrocious, and away is 42.5.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much bad everywhere.
Yeah, but I do think that, you know, like just because it didn't happen last year, that could still be an all right play for this year.
So I considered buying him because he's cheaper than, like, he was in the $45, $55 range.
Yeah.
And then I saw he was away to St. Louis this weekend, and I was like, oh, I'm not buying it. And then when I saw he's away for 4 of his first 5, I was like, oh.
Yeah. The other there's a few teams like that, like teams like to rotate against Salt Lake, but I don't even know who their goalie is. Like, don't they not have one right now?
Is it not McMath?
He's hurt, I think.
Oh, it is. I have no idea.
And then that Beavers guy went to Europe, I think.
Copenhagen.
Somewhere. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, you're going to be – you've asked for it.
I already have a Fred Emmings.
A Fred Emmings? Oh, cool, Laird. You got one. Nice.
I think I only have one. Yep, there he is.
I think you won him in Shitulars, didn't you?
Damn right I did.
I paid
Surprised you didn't get
$22.
I'm surprised you didn't get a banned for this. Look at that, level 10.
Oh, you've been training him.
Literally never once.
Mike and ZM are saying that Cabral, whoever that is RSL's keeper.
It sounds made up. Rafael Cabral. Krupti said, what about Mikovic from the Galaxy? Yeah, maybe. That seems like a very uncertain situation.
Oh, nice. I just had to go get a red card.
Ooh, who was it?
I don't know. Some guy that plays on Porto. There's no way I'm pronouncing that name.
I really nailed this. You ever have one where you have 5 guys?
Oh, Gen's playing right now? I had no idea.
They are.
Oh, they're sitting Van Zier. Interesting.
Midtjylland later.
Oh, it's an exciting afternoon in the Laird household.
Big one. Big one.
Do you have any nice sweats for that game?
Not for that game, no. I have no sweats. My biggest sweat died last night when I didn't do any research 3 nights ago about David Martinez.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
That was a painful one. For anyone who is like, maybe I should take the 1 second to figure out if I want to make sure I have a good lineup for this week, I would suggest you take the 1 second.
Yeah.
So that you don't end up in this situation here.
All right, let's play the game. Who could you have played there?
So I don't think, well, I could have played Goalkeeper, who I played in this lineup anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, I could play Marcos Lopez here, who didn't start.
Oh, another guy with a 0.
Yeah. Watanabe I could have played, but I would have split him with Rofe, and they're playing against Sociedad. Could have played Paul. I probably have Paulinho is probably the answer. Santa. Could have played this Gardenman guy, but he's playing. Like I didn't take. Like I wanted to only play guys who weren't playing in European competitions.
Yeah.
But Paulinho is probably the answer because I have like 17 of them. So I don't even know if he's starting today. But I have like 3 rares of him. So yeah, I could have played someone. But they have a bad matchup too. Martinez was like, oh, they're playing in Kansas City.
Your Necaxa stack, did it win a card or just essence?
It is currently winning a tier 5, but I don't know if
can you show that lineup?
Yeah.
I guess you could have got a little bit more from Goalkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty damn good lineup.
3-1. Like,
yeah, and honestly, I guess Paradella only 68, Diber.
Yeah, there's no AA with these guys.
Yeah, that's fair. I just knew Insane had the insane game with
an assist.
Insane in the membrane. I don't know. The old assist.
Yep, had him in here too. I decided to captain somebody who didn't play. Unorthodox.
Usually, yeah, that is a little unorthodox. It's not a strategy I would probably try to go with, but here we are.
Can this one sneak into a? Probably not.
Oh, Jow.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
How's he doing at Milan?
He's actually playing, so it's a little weird.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
it's a good start.
Right. Can I actually pull up his? Like he's not, tearing it up here. Oh, 24 AA in this game. 12, 15. Like he's pretty good.
Oh, if you could just add a couple decisives to his game.
That's all it takes, Andy. All it takes.
Why are all these MLS trades literally happening right now while we're streaming?
Right?
Is there like a deadline or something? There has to be something happening right now. There's, I think, three or 4 trades that just happened.
They still at MLS.com? No, they're not.
Oh, ZM Star said one of them was a guy got claimed off waivers.
That's a thing.
They do waivers? They've got a waiver wire in MLS? Can somebody please claim Fred Emmings off waivers?
Matt Doyle ranked all 30 teams by tier in 2025.
I'll be honest, I hate shit like that.
Me too. LAFC is 4th overall. That seems wild to me.
I think what's his face? Bogart did that too. But he does his tiers really weird. Like he names them funny things. So I'll at least tip the cap a little bit on that.
This one talks about the Galaxy as the first tier 2 real contenders, and they list McCarthy as the expected starting goalie, which I think is not true.
Do you have this? Can you just share the list? Put it up on screen.
Yeah, it's a humongously long article for no reason whatsoever.
So Miami's tier 1.
Miami, Seattle, Cincinnati, and LAFC are tier 1.
I thought I saw Orlando in there too.
You did not. That was
it was just Orlando. Yeah.
It was a high. I don't know why I'm not reading this, so I don't know why they included that.
All right.
Yeah. So tier 2 is the Galaxy, Columbus, Minnesota?
They defend well, I guess.
Minnesota, my boys. I mean, not Minnesota, Atlanta. You
Yeah.
got the Red Bulls, Charlotte.
Charlotte seems a little low. Galaxy seems a little high.
Yeah. And then we have the wide middle.
The wide middle.
There's Orlando. Colorado. There's your boys, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Do you have this same worry that the defense remains questionable?
Yes.
Okay.
They're going to score lots of goals. They're not going to keep many clean sheets.
Okay. Doyle is buying Chicago.
I mean, they have like the best coach in the MLS. They have what, 3 or 4 new big signings.
I think they will be
Chicago.
better. Yes.
Chicago could be good.
Yeah. New York City FC should be dreadful. I'm so shocked that and Dallas are in the middle. Vancouver, Portland. Is this just everybody else?
I guess Dallas seems like they got to be towards the bottom, right?
Surely. Somehow Philadelphia. Oh, wow.
That's rough for Philly.
That is rough.
I mean, I get it. They lost Jackie McGlynn. I don't know. I feel like
Jack Elliott.
Yeah, I feel like they can still score goals and keep some out.
Who else we got? Houston. Wow.
I know Deke's really low on Philly, though.
Yeah, he is.
So, yeah.
Sean is very high on the Revolution, and this is just pure shade.
He's high on them because they signed Campana, right? Isn't that it?
I think he likes Langoni.
Oh, okay.
In fact,
And did I read something that Jackson Ewell was taking a whole bunch of sets?
he was taking one side. Yeah. Yeah, Langoni's supposed to be good. $18.
I thought they had another young, like Bosnian mid on that team that was like really, maybe it was a PSV that signed them.
This guy?
Yeah, is he not Bosnian?
He is.
Yeah.
Is he still there, or is he gone now? Oh, he's gone.
I guess he's gone. Yeah.
So you were right. Where are we here? San Jose. Trey said San Jose seems highly disrespected, which I will agree with now that I'm a San Jose Earthquakes fan. This is outrageous.
Bruce.
Can Bruce do it one last time? Of course. My worry. I'd feel so much more confident if I didn't think Arena was going to try to start Arango and Josef Martinez together. This is just a defensive disaster waiting to happen. Who cares?
I mean, he's going to be – he's like American soccer through and through. They're running a 4-4-2 with like 2 strikers like that. Yes, that's happening.
This is great, but they could literally double their points total from 2024 and still miss the playoffs. Oh, Tuggy's not going to like this.
I think the big problem with San Diego is I just don't know almost anybody on that roster.
Yeah.
It just seems that, yeah, I said almost, but like,
yeah, you're right.
That's tough. I feel like, and maybe they have some surprises. I don't know, but
I'm outraged at this San Jose slander. The irony is I actually hate Bruce Arena, and yet here I am like, oh, go Bruce.
Yeah. Well, why do you hate Bruce so much?
I feel like Bruce subscribes to the like Bill Belichick school of being a total prick and thinking that you just like the problem with Belichick is that he does know everything, but there's no humbleness isn't even the word for it, but like there is never a moment where he doesn't try to make everyone else feel like an idiot. And I feel like Arena is the same way.
There's no like human. He's not human almost.
No. I think he's actually quite human and tries to like degrade others that they're not as great of a human as they are.
Okay.
And so I feel like Arena always is like, anytime somebody questioned him, he just gives this look like, how dare you question my brilliance?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I've just always,
Yeah. It is weird that like you mentioned Bill Belichick. It does seem like a lot of football coaches are kind of like that.
Mhm.
The dude that coached down at Bama forever.
Yeah, Saban, who's best
yeah.
friends with Bill Belichick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andy, which MLS goalkeeper scores the highest this game week?
Pull up the pick scores. Let's do this off pick scores.
Oh, I wasn't going to do it on pick scores, but I can. Sure.
Well, I'm not just going to pick the guy at the top, but I need a guide.
It's going to be really funny when you pick the guy at the top. I don't even know who it is. But... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me use our beta.
I think when we're like min-maxing here, though, you don't want to pick the guy at the top. Because the guy at the top has the best matchup, means probably has the highest clean sheet percentage, but probably means he won't be very busy.
It's not just that. It is not just that.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I didn't mean... Oh, look at it. Armani at the top of contender. That's what we like to see. Here you go. Kalina, Kim Jun-hong, Tarbell, Stuver, and Guzan are your top 5. Kalina, the only AAA.
Give me Big Brad, baby. At home, Montreal. Let's go. Big Brad. It's Brad season.
Do you think he actually touches the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Atlanta is very good defensively, right? They're going to concede some shots. Like when I think of Atlanta, I don't think like lockdown defensively.
I just think they'll have the ball the whole time.
I don't know.
But I don't know.
Montreal is also one of those teams that's just they're stupid because you don't know any of their players and none of them are worth owning, but they somehow get results.
Yeah. Well, because Gator keeps saying like their manager is a Wilfred Nancy, or as he says, Nancy.
He's part of the coaching tree.
Yes. Yeah.
Shout out to the NFL.
Yeah, there you go. I believe Saban was part of the Belichick coaching tree. So Techers doesn't like Kalino away to Seattle. I don't know. Seattle coming. Where were they last night? Nicaragua?
Huh. Yeah, I mean they're at home. Like Seattle at home though, they're still gonna fire their starters. So
yeah, tired starters.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Best goalkeeper in the league.
That Seattle attack looks good.
Yeah, it does. What did you feel about their new signing, Albert Rusnak?
Well, I'm glad that he finally got cards. For all of you Albert Rusnak stands.
I am no longer. I sold mine.
You did? Huh.
I did.
When did this happen?
A couple days ago. Maybe last week.
Okay.
Yep.
I had to sell some MLS super rares. Speaking of selling MLS super rares, it was weird. The way I had my gallery was like I had a lot of MLS. It's gonna sound horrible. I had a lot of MLS super goalkeepers to play with European like challenger. Yeah, typically not what they do, but
someone's zagging. Well,
but in short, like I didn't have enough MLS cards, so I had to just like goalkeepers are easy to sell, right? So yeah, move a couple along.
Yeah, I didn't have enough. I don't think I had a forward, and I was like, do I want to buy an MLS forward super rare or just get rid of the others? And so I just got rid of the others.
Yeah, I think I had 4 super goalkeepers and enough for like 2 good classic lineups. So it was like, all right, I could play matchups, but like you really want to not be using a super goalkeeper that's starting.
Right.
So moved them on out.
Buchetti, I'm going with Daniel as the highest scoring for sure. Completely unbiased. It's absolutely. Andy, I got a $14.70 offer for Benitez.
I decline it just out of principle. You're already giving a great deal
right?
on this card. Yeah. The offer is too low.
Do you say too
90
low or I
cents
want more
more,
money?
buddy.
Why
I
are
guess
these?
it's $1.10.
Which one should I
Oh,
use?
yeah.
I want more money or the offer is too low?
I want more money.
Okay.
Give me more money.
Give me my money. Yeah. You know what's funny is I'm never going to sell this card now. Literally never.
This guy's like, fuck this prick.
Yeah.
I'm never buying it now. Nobody
You're
else
like, hey,
will want it.
remember that time I turned down $14.70 for this nickel card that I have? I will say maybe there's like a conversion rate. Maybe they're paying in euros or pounds and they can't figure out quite what $15.80 is.
I think they would just click the buy now button if that were the case. But
That's a good point. Halligan said the offer is too low is more of an insult, which I like. Yeah. We'll see.
The other option I would give for goalkeeper is whoever's playing against Kansas City.
That's Stuver.
Wait. Okay. Yeah, well, that could be all right. I think I've talked to a couple people, and I think Kansas City looks like they're going to be really, really bad, but people disagree with me on that.
Really?
Yeah. I just who's kicking the ball into the box?
Tommy?
I guess. I don't know. I think that Jovic guy is pretty good if he has good service, but he doesn't have Ricky Puig anymore.
Yeah. Is what's his name still there though, right? Shallowy?
Maybe.
Not that he's not like a cross sender, but like
like he's a good MLS player. Just good though.
Yeah. This time last year, Keith told me that Shallowy was like an MVP candidate. He wasn't.
Yeah, no Russell, no Party. Did I see LAFC signed him, or was that fake? That was fake news.
Fake news.
So is he's unsigned right now?
Correct.
Someone should claim him off waivers. Talking about waivers.
Maybe it's today. I don't know if he's technically on waivers. I really have no idea. If there's like one thing I never spent even a half second on, it was trying to figure out MLS salary and
Jam,
just not,
waivers, trades, super drafts, regular drafts, expansion drafts.
Draft? Well, there's nothing super about this. Brano said, "What do we think about Busquets? I've got Busquets and Redondo, and they both look good last night. I mean, Busquets,
100 Sorare points is good.
Yeah, 100 is good. Redondo was one of those players that I like when I saw him in person. I didn't realize like just how big he is, and at some point in his career, he's just going to be too big. Like he's still kind of like nimble enough now." But he looks like he's like this close to just being like, if he eats an extra cheeseburger or something, he's just going to be huge and not be able to move around the field.
Huh.
Yeah. He's like quite tall.
I think
maybe he just looks tall next to the absolute tiny people that play for me.
Well, Busquets is tall, right? He's like,
yeah, that's true.
But I feel like Busquets is like awesome from like AA perspective, but he just didn't get any DAs last year, right?
Yeah. Well, he played center back a lot, didn't he? Yeah. So Redondo and Busquets are the same height, but I would be surprised if Redondo wasn't like 35 pounds heavier. He's 6'3", but the way he moves, he could be like Busquets, the way he gets out of pressure. That's a high expectation. But Busquets was great. Anyway. I can't wait to reveal this Jamar Ricketts card. Has he ever played?
The Argentinian
he's hurt.
Cards revealed, was that today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
How long ago were the Argentinian cards released? Is that like 3 weeks or something?
That seems reasonable.
So the MLS stuff, I guess the expectation would be that it'd be like 2, 3, 4 weeks or something before we reveal.
I'll check mine. Almendra, I bought the 1 of 100, and this was January 23rd. Oh, so it was like almost a full month.
Hey, with the Argentinian cards, could you get the special edition animated editions?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they stopped doing that or not.
So it's funny you bring that up because Tuggy brought that up because he was concerned that they won't do it for the J League. And I was like, early access, they do it. So yeah, they have like these.
Ah, cool.
But there is nowhere
stuff like that. I love it.
There's nowhere in the blog that says they'll do it for J League and K League. And so he's getting all nervous. I'm like, surely they'll do it. I don't know. Pasco says, fun fact, Redondo translates to chubby. That's amazing. Because I think, yeah. All right, Andy, last question. How many players hit 100 in MLS this weekend?
That's fun. It's fun, but it's also like overbearing. I don't know. I think it's going to be a lower number.
Lower than what? 100? You sure about that one?
I'm going to say 6 players.
6. Okay.
6.
I'm going to say 4. Like lower than 6.
I said it was going to be lower, so I'm going to say 3. No, I'll stay with 6. I'll stay with 6.
There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 AAA pick score players. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 8.
Let's see them.
Messi, Hartle, Miranchuk. What do you say this guy's name? Tukert?
2 shirts.
I don't know why I asked you. Walker Zimmerman, Carlos Heel, Denny Boanga, and Christian Benteke.
Man, I don't feel like any of those guys are going to hit 100.
I mean,
you know what? It's going to
Messi's
be like
easy class.
It's going to be random like wing backs that are going to get to 100. But I think Messi can get there. Hartle, I don't think Hartle doesn't score a lot of hundreds. Look at his. He scores like a lot in the 80s.
Yeah, you're right. He sucks.
He's a loser.
Yeah.
With a weird haircut.
I think it will be just like completely. I think Christian Espinoza, Almiron, and Paslic, and I need one more, and Guzan. Those are the hundreds. All right, sorry. There's actually one more question. How much do you think Brad Guzan's rare card costs if he scores 100 this weekend? His last one just sold for $275, but it's been.
I think no matter what people score after this weekend, after game week locks, prices are going down. I am calling the dip now.
Do you think the dip starts tomorrow? Like immediately after the deadline?
Yeah. Immediately.
Okay.
Like the second after the deadline, the dip is on.
Yeah. That pretty much is what immediate means. Okay. All right. So are we buying tomorrow?
Maybe. I've got a wallet with some money in it. I've got a watch list. I've got money. I'm waiting. It's like the dinner table set. I'm just waiting for the main course to come out.
Love it. Do you think you will wait until after the games are played just in case anybody gets hurt or something?
Ooh, that's smart. Big brain over there, Laird. I probably should.
I should, but nope.
No promises.
All right. Okay. Cool. Well, good luck with those, Andy. I'll see you in there. Although I'm
excited at some point to play MLS this year. It's just not going to be this weekend.
Yeah. That's fair. I did the same thing, and here I am with 2 lineups for this weekend. Are you going to play just rare?
I'm going to play limited, and I'll probably play limited and rare.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck slumming your way from D3.
All you fools are going down. Hey, it might take me a couple weeks, but the one thing that everybody's not taking into consideration, everyone's like, hey, well, if I don't make a team now, I'll start in D3. A lot of you fools are starting in D3. Somebody has to be there. Somebody is going to be in D3. So everybody assumes, oh, I buy my players now, I make my lineups, I won't be in D3. Yeah, some of you will be.
Some of you will be, yeah. Yep. I mean, I only have 2 lineups, so I will have a D3 lineup, regardless of what happens this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right. Well, Andy, good luck with that. Thank you to everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Never rule out FOMO purchases. That's the only line I have for the rest of this. So anyway, thank you to everybody. And remember to go outside.
Welcome to the Sorare Andrews Show.